And we do, and she's with us.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. Not too bad. You?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Excellent. So Louisa is kicking off our second half, and she's going to be telling us about microfunding. And I don't know if, we need to get. I should be more kind of professional, that's the word, and just carry on talking until Dan manages to get the screen to change to give me the cue that he's got the video lined up like this, and then I wouldn't have to do it. But you see, you all get to know exactly how it all works so that you can go off and do such similarly awesome events yourselves. But anyway, I will stop waffling now, because it would appear that we have the talks queued up, ready to go. And so over to you, Louisa.
Okay. Hey everyone, it's really great to be here on the Ignite stage. It's always a joy to see such a variety of talks, and I'm going to be chatting about microfunding for the next 5 minutes. As the name suggests, it involves funding on a small scale. But first of all, who am I? My name's Louisa, and this is me just over a year ago now, in those pre-pandemic days at the last Liverpool Soup. I've been working on Liverpool Soup since the start of 2019, and I've been an awesome Liverpool trustee for over a year and a half. I'm a huge advocate of microfunding, which can define any small amounts of money awarded. But what I'm most interested in is the type of microfunding which I believe has the power to make Liverpool more collaborative, creative and innovative, crowd-funded microfunding, and more specifically, microfunding which supports the development of new ideas. As the name suggests, these are relatively small pots of money, amounts up to about £1,000, which is why I think their impact is grossly underestimated. But £500 can go a long way to kickstart many ideas. It's a fund big enough to start the process of turning an idea into a reality. There are so many approaches to raising and awarding microfunds that I thought it would be best to give you a rundown of some of Liverpool's finest. Liverpool Soup are pay what you can afford events, and any size donation grants you entry and one vote. 4 people give short pitches about their project or idea, then everybody enjoys a bowl of soup before votes are counted and all the money taken on the door is awarded to the winner. At our last event, all those donations came to almost £800 and were awarded to Rachel to help set up her community beekeeping business, Wings and Radicals. Awesome Liverpool is a group of people who each put in £50 a month to raise the microfund and give £500 no strings attached. Each month, they get together to discuss applications submitted and deliberate over which awesome project they want to fund. Stephen, who Awesome Liverpool funded last year, wanted to run virtual sourdough workshops for people that were at risk of social isolation, with all participants provided with the ingredients and any extra materials they needed to take part. Since July, this project has become the home oven, as Stephen has turned his initial workshop into a social business. Paper Cup Commissions is hosted by Paperwork Theatre as a way to support the development of new artistic ideas. They collect donations, and when the pot gets to £200, theatre makers based in the Northwest can pitch for the cash to support new projects. They're currently collecting for their 7th round, and this is Gemma with Art the Arctic Hare, winners of round 5. With the Paper Cup Commission, they plan to put on a puppet show for the community from their front window while also streaming it online. Finally, Art Collection Liverpool is the newest example of microfunding that I'm telling you about tonight, and they're aiming to award £500 every week to an individual creative. At the moment, as they're accruing members, they're awarding £500 every time they raise the funds. There is power in numbers, and each member of the art collection gives just £1 a week. All nominations for this microfund come from members, and the very first £500 is currently up for the vote. But regardless of the approach, there are 2 main reasons why I love microfunding. The first is that it encourages and supports new ideas, because in essence, you're underwriting the initial risk. Being given some cash helps people focus on the problem they're wanting to fix, or the art they want to share, rather than how to source the initial materials. The second is that microfunds are crowdfunded. It brings people together. It's a really great way to meet like-minded people and start some interesting conversations. Often the connections made are more valuable than cash, as advice and people sharing the projects amongst their own networks can go a long way to supporting the growth in early days. To boil it down, I want to live in a city that encourages people to take risks on promising new ideas, a city that values collaboration and understands the benefit of collective problem solving, a city that champions doers and walks with them from the very start of their journey. And I believe that microfunding cultivates these qualities. We know that Liverpool has a population of about 500,000. We also know the Liverpool City Region is home to some of the most deprived areas in the UK, with the most recent IMD data ranking the City region as the most deprived of England's 38 LEP areas. So we can infer that there's a significant number of people across our region that don't have much, if any, disposable income. But IMD is deprivation in respect of income, employment, education and health, not a deprivation of ideas or creativity. If only about a quarter of Liverpool's population paid £1 a month, that would be 250 £500 funds each month, or 3,000 a year. That's a lot of potential to realise brilliant ideas whose only barrier to existence is a lack of disposable income. So what do you want to see more of across the Liverpool City region? More tech ideas and prototypes being built? More ideas coming alive for the LGBTQ+ community? More sustainable ideas coming to life? And what are you willing to give up to help make that happen? A coffee a month? If you want to fund ideas, let me know and I'll do what I can to help make it happen. Talk to me. Let's encourage people to give it a go and, as a community, support them to reach success. Thank you.
Ah, fantastic. Thank you for that. That was all good. It's great. And, you know, normally one of the 1 minute pitches would be Awesome Liverpool. And we didn't need to do it as a 1 minute pitch because you did it as part of a whole cornucopia.
I gave it a whole 30 seconds.
Well, but and then you crammed in a load of other interesting kind of, you know, different funds and stuff. Yeah, some of which I'd not heard of at all. So that's really cool. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, looking forward to maybe we'll do another Ignite, you know, as well as our Michael Young Ignite. We'll have a like microfunding Ignite where people talk about their microfunded projects. Yeah, we'll just get loads of, you know. So it's going to be all themes from now on. Future Ignites, because that's definitely going to work.
There's plenty of them. I'm sure we could find 20 microfunded projects, no problem.
Well, that's what I'm sort of thinking. Like, Awesome's been going for years. Liverpool Suit's been going for quite a while now, hasn't it? So yeah, like there's probably we could definitely do a load of those. In fact, I think one of the previous Awesome Liverpool kind of what's the name for the people who get the money? Winners
projects.
Yeah.
Applicants.
Applicant, yeah. I think there's one of the successful applicants speaking later on, which is all good. Not about kind of related stuff. Anyway, I should probably stop waffling. Thank you for attending.
Thanks for having me.
Giving your talk.